All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NGW Living in Sin. So right now it's me and Apollo Crews on commentary. We're going to play this theme song one more time after a million edits. Ted DiBiase's music hits, and he joins us at the broadcast booth in preparation for Living in Sin Night 2. That's right, the commentary team tonight is myself, Apollo Crews, and Ted DiBiase. Ted, welcome to Las Vegas. What do you think of tonight, man? Here we go with that full Monty Battle Royal. And we've gone over these rules multiple times, but since I'm recording this for YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and go over them again. It's a 20-woman full Monty Battle Royal. And it starts with 2 women. Every 2 minutes, a new woman comes out. Over the top rope rules. The last woman standing gets an immediate challenge against the women's champion, Alexa Bliss, on Monday at NGW Shockwave. And that match will, of course, happen on Thursday night stream. This is going to be one not to miss. And like I was telling you, Cruz, like I was telling you, DiBiase, well, I haven't told you, DiBiase, but like I was telling you, Cruz, I have no idea who's slated for this thing. Dude, she is still number 1, even though I followed the rules exactly. I don't care this time. Bayley coming out at number 1, and now I know why she's not been on commentary. It's Bayley. Dude, Nibbler, I followed your rules exactly as you specified, and she still came out at number 1. I don't understand. She came out at number 1 all 3 times, no matter what I did. I don't get it. Sorry, Annika. Okay, Annika, you were supposed to be number 20. You were supposed to be number 20. I've been live for 2 hours and 45 minutes, Axel. Welcome in. You missed the first night, but you picked up a win. Humberto Carrillo, Sin Cara, and Kalisto beat Tyler Bate, Jungle Boy, and Johnny Gargano. Bayley at number 1 in this battle royal. I was not expecting this in Las Vegas. And Bayley showing some love to the broadcast booth. Bayley up here. That was me and Bayley. We've been at this commentary table. We've been calling matches. I am very happy to see her in the ring tonight. It's unfortunate, Willie. I did reverse order and I did standard armor. I did reverse order and I did it the traditional order, and then I did it the way that Nibbler listed. Bayley came out number 1 all 3 times. You out of here, Walkman? And there's Ruby Riott. Walkman, you take care, man. Have a great night. I'm pulling a Chris Benoit, Vince McMahon, or Rey Mysterio. Jesus. At number 2, Ruby Riott. Let's talk about that match a couple of weeks ago. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing, man? Let's talk about that match a couple of weeks ago. Ruby Riott and Shayna Baszler, they tore down the place. 26 minutes. 26 minutes. And we got Bayley and Ruby starting us off tonight. And Ruby, I'm a big fan of Ruby after those performances against Shayna Baszler. You guys know I'm a big fan of Bayley. Bayley and I have been holding it down at this broadcast table for multiple weeks, and now she's in that ring. And here comes number 3. Who's number 3? So much for the 2 minutes, huh? I guess for some reason, and this has always been an issue with THQ, going back to THQ, in-game time isn't the same as real time. So when you select a 120-second interval between participants, they think like you mean 3 seconds. Charlotte already out here at number 3, and a neck breaker from Bayley. I really would have been hyped for 2-minute entrance times. And Bayley all over Charlotte. Charlotte debuting here in Las Vegas at NGW. And a knee from Ruby Riott. We already have the 4th woman coming out. And a stomp from Ruby. No, I selected 120 seconds. And it said, like, okay, 120 seconds, here's 3 seconds. Becky Lynch! What is Becky Lynch 17 doing in the ring? What is happening? Why is Becky Lynch 17? You know what? Becky... Holy crap, who got eliminated there? Charlotte eliminated by Ruby Riott. I'll tell you what, if someone comes out in this match that wasn't in this match, did I accidentally pick Becky twice? I picked Becky twice. Fuck it. We've had to do this match 3 times. I don't even know who Becky replaced. I'm going to have to find out. All right, we're gonna have to be slick here. We're gonna have to be slick, and whoever wasn't in this match, that's who one of these Becky Lynches are supposed to be. We're ignoring this Becky Lynch 16 because I did not mean to pick her. I don't think I picked her, but I also think I might have because I remember at the end I was like, wow, how is Becky Lynch still not picked? I was like, I thought I picked her, so okay. And we have only one elimination so far. 19-woman battle royal. There you go. Here comes Candice LeRae, and unfortunately, she's 1-1 at NGW, but she's looking to pick up a big win here. Ruby Riott with the only elimination, throwing Charlotte right out of the ring, and Candice trying to get Ruby out of here, guys. I don't know, and Ruby fighting for her life. Bayley joining Candice LeRae. Ruby hanging on for her life. I don't know if Ruby can do two women. No, Ruby fights out of it. Ruby fights out of it. She stays in the ring here. We're going to say it's an imposter Becky Lynch. Okay, here we go. What's Becky Lynch doing out here? This Becky Lynch 16 is an imposter. That's where we're going. Look at, there's two Becky Lynches. What's happened? She's going right after her. That's an imposter. That's an imposter Becky Lynch. That other Becky Lynch, and the real Becky Lynch picking the imposter Becky Lynch up off her feet and an uppercut. Becky going right after that imposter Becky. There are two Beckys in the ring. Who's the fake Becky? I don't know who that fake Becky is, but Becky Lynch not putting up with it, sending her right out of the ring. And here comes Ember Moon at number 8. Becky wasted no time throwing out that fake Becky. And a stunner from Ruby Riott. Who was that imposter Becky Lynch? And there's a kick from Becky to Candice. Nikki Cross eliminated by Ruby Riott. Bayley still in that ring. A chop from Bayley to Ember Moon. Bayley trying to toss Ember Moon from the rope. Candice fighting out of Becky Lynch there. Chelsea Green. It's Chelsea Green. Another new signee to NGW. And a chop from Candice to Bayley. And look at Candice just smashing those boots across Bayley. She hits the rope, and a running boot from Candice to Bayley. Meanwhile, Ember Moon almost got thrown out, bouncing back in the ring. There's so much happening in this match. Ruby's getting thrown out, and Chelsea Green trying to make a statement by throwing Ruby over the top rope. And I still want to know about that imposter Becky. And a strike to the back of Candice from Ember Moon. We have 6 women in the ring right now. Becky got Bayley on the ropes there. Becky eliminates Bayley. Dashes Bayley's hopes of going to Shockwave. Becky with 2 eliminations right now. Oh, talk about dominant. Talk about a monster performer. Talk about a monster athlete. Here comes Tamina. That raw strength from Tamina. Ember Moon eliminated. I don't even know who eliminated her. Who got her out? I didn't see it. I was too busy talking about Tamina to notice Ember Moon. And look at Chelsea Green and Candice LeRae working an alliance there. Working the alliance there. Chelsea Green blocking Tamina, and a chop from Candice to Chelsea. That's the thing about these Battle Royal. Ruby Riott eliminates Becky Lynch. And a suplex from Riott. Riott was the number 2 woman in this Battle Royal, and she's still going strong in this match. Baszler, there's a favorite there. Oh my God, what's going on here? Riott and Shayna Baszler throwing their differences aside, working together to eliminate Candice LeRae. And look at that, the alliance quit, and look at they're facing off, and a kick from Riott. Shayna grabs it, and a dragon screw. A dragon screw from Shayna to Ruby. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Tamina fighting in that corner. Shayna working those strikes on Ruby in that corner. Riott blocks it a forward from Riott. Hurricane Rana to Riott to Shayna. And once again, Cruz, DiBiase. Tell me about that fake Becky Lynch. And look at that throw from Ruby Riott, from Shayna Baszler onto Ruby Riott. We have another woman coming in. We're up to 5 women in the ring now. Well, maybe not. Looks like we have some eliminations coming up. Shayna looking to get Ruby Riott out of the ring. Here comes Zelina Vega at number 12. Ruby Riott has been eliminated by Shayna Baszler. And Zelina has Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green there with a chop block to the back of Zelina's leg. Shayna working a submission on Tamina. A drop kick from Chelsea Green. A backdrop from Shayna Baszler. Both women dominating Zelina Vega and Tamina here. A kick from Shayna, dropping Tamina to the canvas. Here comes Bianca Belair in at number 13. Drop toe hold from Tamina to Shayna Baszler. Shayna was looking very dominant there. Not so much anymore. Tamina back in control as Chelsea Green trying to get rid of Zelina Vega. Tamina coming to help. And Zelina, look how high Zelina's in the air. She's hanging on though. Hangs on that bottom rope. And they try to push her out. But Zelina fights them off. And a judo throw from Shayna Baszler to Bianca Belair. Beth Phoenix in at number 14. Here's another dominant, another strong, a freakishly strong athlete in NGW. Beth Phoenix in that ring, and she goes right after Tamina. I am so sorry. There's so much action happening in that ring right now. 6 women in the ring. There is so much going on. Beth Phoenix trying to toss out Tamina. We've had a lot of debuts in this battle royal. I've not been able to keep up with all of them. Chelsea Green, Zelina Vega, Bayley, a new Becky Lynch, Paige coming out of retirement at number 15. Who would have thought you'd see that? And Paige not sure where to start. There's so much happening. It's a battlefield in that ring. And look at that turnbuckle smash from Belair. And the ring's really filling up now, folks. The ring is really filling up now, folks. Hip toss from Paige. A stop on Shayna Baszler from Paige. Tamina has Chelsea Green. Here comes Naomi at number 16. You got to think Alexa Bliss is watching this after having such a fantastic performance against Lita the night before. Bliss has got to be watching this. And my God, Shayna Baszler eliminated by Paige. She was a hands-on favorite, an odds-on favorite, as far as I was concerned. And look at Green and Tamina working together on Bianca Belair over there. Green has been in that ring for quite a while now. Paige could win this. It's still a little too early for me to say one way or the other, Ted, but you're right. Paige could win this. Damn, Nibbler talking about retiring. Paige hanging out there fighting for her life. Tamina just dropped Zelina Vega. Chelsea Green, Naomi has Chelsea Green in the ring, hanging over that top rope. We will have, I'm going to have the data for this Royal Rumble probably tomorrow morning. We're going to see, I will have a list of who eliminated who. Green hanging on for her life over there. Naomi really trying to get her out. What is happening here? That's the longest I've seen. It's almost like they've glitched out over there. Dude, did this game glitch? I think this glitched. Ruby with, oh my God, Nia Jax. Nia Jax making her debut. Meanwhile, Naomi still trying to eliminate Chelsea Green. It's like the slightest thing I think they're bugged. I think they're bugged over there, but I'm not sure if anyone can break it up. We'll see when we get to the final list. Because none of the other women seem to be even like, there you go. Beth Phoenix broke it up. Hey, shout out to Beth Phoenix. Zelina Vega eliminated by Bianca Belair. Shout out to Beth Phoenix coming in on the clutch right there, man. And look at Tamina. Beth Phoenix throwing out Tamina. And Paige with a page turner on Nia Jax. Paige now after Beth Phoenix DDT. Beth able to eliminate Tamina. And Bianca Belair trying to throw out her tag team partner here. This is anything goes. Anything goes. All of these women want a shot at those at that women's title. They want a shot at Alexa Bliss. Chelsea Green fighting out of that corner, and she takes Nia Jax off of her feet. And a kick from Naomi, sending Bianca Belair to the canvas. Las Vegas is on fire for this one tonight, Ted. Beth Phoenix clotheslining Paige out of the ring. My Lord, Beth Phoenix might be the one to do it. Look at beautiful move from Naomi there. Naomi and Chelsea Green have been going to war. A step up into Guri from Naomi. And Beth Phoenix trying to eliminate Nia Jax, not quite working, not quite getting the strength to lift Nia Jax up. And Jax with an STO, my Lord, the impact. And a running STO on Chelsea. Jax very well could be the one to meet Alexa Bliss. Naomi in the air here. Bianca trying to eliminate Naomi again. And Naomi hanging on that apron. Belair still trying. And Beth Phoenix joining Belair here. I can't even talk. Beth Phoenix joining Belair here and trying to get her out, but Naomi fights back in the ring. I got tongue twisted there. Tongue tied for sure. And number 18, it's Trish Stratus. What's Trish Stratus doing here? Trish. Trish going right after Nia Jax. Meanwhile, Beth Phoenix looking for another elimination. Beth eliminates Chelsea. And Stratus on Nia Jax's shoulders. Here comes Toni Storm at number 19. You talk about a fantastic athlete. Look no shorter, look no other than Toni Storm, who wastes little time going after Beth Phoenix, the biggest threat in this battle royal, in my opinion, Ted. And Beth Phoenix eliminated by Toni Storm. Dude, this match has actually been pretty fun, guys. I'm not gonna lie. What's the aluminum foil costume? Nia Jax is out. We're down to the final 5. Asuka coming in at that coveted number 20 position. That should have been Bayley. My God. Who did I forget to add? I'm looking. Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose didn't get put in the Battle Royal. No, Mia and Liv are in the Tornado Tag. We're down to 3. We are down to 3, folks. Asuka, Trish Stratus, and Toni Storm. One of these women will be challenging for the women's title on Monday on Shockwave. And 2 strikes from Trish Stratus, sending Asuka and Toni Storm to the canvas. Trish with a neck breaker. Toni Storm, she tries to attack Asuka. Asuka blocks. Asuka taking Trish to the rope there. And Trish is gone. All right, I'm pausing because we got it. Let's go predictions, guys. Let's get a prediction here. We're going to pause for just a second. What's up, Top Viking? So Razor won that match. Here we go. Who wins? I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to vote on this one. We'll do 30 seconds. Tony or Asuka? And you have 30 seconds to vote. Get those predictions in, and let's go ahead and get back to the match. Asuka and Toni Storm are our last two. One of these women will go on to Shockwave. Who wants it more? Arm drag from Toni Storm to Asuka. Toni Storm picking up Asuka. Another snapmare. And look at those attacks. Look at Toni Storm showing what her mama gave her. Pardon my language there, folks.
Asuka turns it around.
And a Hellcat window kick from Asuka. And a kick from Asuka to Storm. And Asuka sending Toni Storm to those ropes and coming back with an arm drag. What's up, Carmen? How you doing? That's no attack. That's a dream, says Cyberwolf. You know what? I agree. Toni Storm on those ropes. Asuka trying for an elimination. Asuka trying. Toni Storm trying to fight it off. She's trying to fight it off. Toni Storm hanging on that apron. Asuka trying to scoot Toni Storm outside of the ring. She gets back in. Alexa Bliss watching this match. You know she is.
And now that one's countered. What a punch put into play.
And Asuka fighting back with those strikes, throwing Toni Storm over the top rope and a right hand from Asuka. Toni Storm hangs on, another right arm, and Asuka taunts, and a final right arm sends Asuka, makes Asuka wins. Toni Storm hits the floor. What a big victory for Asuka. She beats Alexa Bliss Monday night. Thank you for the compliments on the commentary. Dude, okay. I'm going to be honest, for as much work and as many headaches and as many obstacles that I ran into, that was actually pretty fun to watch. And it was pretty fun to commentate. Asuka is actually heading into that match with a negative record, believe it or not. Because in Battle Royals, if you get eliminated, as I said, losing a Battle Royal doesn't count against your record. Winning a Battle Royal does, though. So now Asuka's 1-2 against Alexa Bliss. Great Battle Royal. Great Battle Royal. So, Asuka celebrating in the ring. Even though we have Ruby Riot's music playing. Asuka celebrating in the ring, right? And Alexa Bliss's music hits. And she comes out on stage. And she has that title in the air. And next to her is Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose has a red wig on. So now we know that Mandy Rose was that Becky Lynch impersonator. So, and Mandy Rose is also holding the back of her head. She's holding the back of her head. Alexa Bliss holds that title in the air and she goes to the back. And to answer your question, Ted DiBiase, if we're to believe Apollo Crews, if his stats are right, Ruby Riott had 5 eliminations in this Battle Royal. You got to get that. To me, very impressive. Beth Phoenix looked great. Nia Jax looked great. But my God, Asuka coming in and picking up that win. Beautiful match. Beautiful win. So now that that's over, we cut to the back where Big E Langston is looking at the camera. His arms are folded. And they basically show some highlights of what happened to Jeff Hardy, where Big E destroyed Jeff Hardy on Shockwave. Big E says he's still going to dance and have fun, but when that bell rings, it's no mercy on whoever may be across the ring. Big E then says he didn't like doing what he did to Jeff, but that was just the beginning. Orange Cassidy on Shockwave, you're next. So we have a match announced for Shockwave, Orange Cassidy versus Big E. All right, Cheetos, thanks for stopping by, man. It was a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed that. Our next match on the show, Finn Balor versus The Undertaker. And Undertaker has been basically making these cryptic statements, talking about daring Balor to summon the demon. Sultan 6661 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad because being bad is fun. Annika Hex is Finn Balor. So, guys, let's go ahead and get our prediction going before we start. First off, shout out to everyone who picked Asuka to win that, because Asuka picked up the win. And we have our next prediction coming up. Who wins this? Who wins? Undertaker or Finn? And we're going back to a 2-minute period for voting. Predictions are live. Go ahead and start it up. Carmen, if you're still in here, hit that follow button and join the Baddest Club on Twitch TV, because we are the coolest guys of all time. I think we are. Are we the coolest? I think we're the freaking coolest. We're the freaking coolest, guys. Also, if you have not joined the Discord, join the Discord, because I also post a lot of news about NGW there. Man, y'all doing some small bets today, man. I want someone to bet their entire channel points. I want someone to put the whole stack. And there's Finn showing some love to Las Vegas tonight. And I gotta say, Apollo, Ted DiBiase, this is very interesting. We thought Undertaker retired, but he's here tonight. He showed up on Shockwave. He's been calling out Finn Balor. Yeah, I want to see someone drop their entire wallet. I want someone to drop their entire channel point wallet. I want all the pancakes. Oh, he's going. Nibbler gonna bet all of his. Hey, y'all about to, hey, if Nibbler drops all of his channel points, y'all are about to have some fat payouts. Y'all really about to have some fat payouts. I gotta see this, dude. What? God darn, 40,000 pancakes are on the line. 41,000 pancakes, Undertaker. 1,700 pancakes, Finn Balor. Oh, damn, dude. Cyberwolf dropped a rat. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, man. If y'all looking to get paid, I would definitely probably side with Finn. That's a lot of channel points, dog. For real, for real. I don't even think that's all of Nibbler's channel points either. That's the crazy thing. And this is very spooky. Listen to that gong. That's something I didn't think we'd ever hear again in pro wrestling. But sure enough, here we are. And the bell tolls. Oh, there he is. He's on the stage. It's the Undertaker. He's here. And he vowed, he said, Finn Balor will be buried in the Nevada desert, talking about Death Valley. Finn Balor will be buried, and the demon will resurface. And Vegas odds right now have this in favor of Undertaker. The odds are firmly in Undertaker's corner. What's up, King of Pro? What's up? How you doing, buddy? Ted, did you get in on any of that Vegas action? Mr. $1 Million Man. This is eerie. Who would have thought we'd see The Undertaker tonight? Who would have thought we'd see The Undertaker in the ring ever again? I don't think it's about having ring rust. I don't think this is not a wrestling match. Undertaker, for whatever reason, has put his eyes on Finn Balor. This is a mission of destruction. At least that's my take. He said he's gonna bury Finn Balor. Undertaker with that long entrance. Oh, you have a cool ending for this match? I have an ending too. I have my ending in mind. This is the reason why WWE needs to bring back casket and buried alive match. You know what? I feel like the more matches you have in a game, the better. Like, why would you? I don't understand why you would remove matches from a wrestling game. That makes zero sense to me. I never understood that. I feel like we should be able to wrestle, and create a match is trash, because you can create a match, but you really can't. You can create a match as long as it's within the parameters of what they want. Because my idea, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys an idea I had, because this is something that I do in my Total Extreme Wrestling promotion, because I also, of course, I'm a fantasy booker, so I also do a promotion in TEW just by myself. I have a match on that called Battlefield, and it's Royal Rumble, but it's 35 men. It's 35 men, it's over the top rope, but you can also pin, submit, and knock out someone for an elimination too. And then the final two compete in a traditional singles match. Balor, he's throwing those kicks, using his speed to keep Undertaker at a disadvantage there. But Taker with a counter. Picking Finn Balor up. And just look at that, just dropping him on the knee. Balor's ribcage has to be on fire there. And Taker does not care about Finn Balor sliding outside. Balor sliding back in, trying to take it. Look at how he dwarfs Finn in a Pele kick. And oh my God, Taker just took it flush on the chin. Misses a drop kick. And Balor just cranked. Balor fighting out though. Oh, you know, I wanted on that Apex. Where's my Apex invite? I told Ty I was going to start playing Apex again. It didn't, Ted. We all agree at the commentary table that Pele kick did not affect The Undertaker at all. My Lord. And a fall-away slam from the Undertaker. Finn he tips up. That didn't phase Finn. Taker not caring, though, as he picks up Finn for a suplex. Nope. Finn slides off his shoulders. Oh, I'm never playing Apex with you again, Nibbler. Oh, my Lord. God, that game was frustrating. Finn has Taker in that corner. A punch, a chop. Taker with that elbow. And my God, dropping him flat on his face with that flat line. And Taker going after the arm there. And a quick cover from The Undertaker. And Finn managing to kick out. And Taker rolling his eyes at that kick out. Or rolling his eyes behind his head. And a punch from Taker. A second punch. A third. Balor off his feet. Hits the canvas. And oh my God, Taker picking Balor up. Choke slam. He got all of it. This match looking a lot like Razor versus Brock last night. You're not wrong. Balor kicking out at 2 there. Let's see what I got. A tombstone! And he just destroyed Finn Balor. My God. Wow. Okay, so here's what happens. After the match, Taker grabs Finn Balor, pulls him out of the ring. Balor's draped on Taker's shoulders, and Taker, the lights go out, come back on. No. Undertaker picks Finn up, lifts him on his shoulders like this. Lights go out, come back on, and they're both gone. Where the hell did Taker and Balor go? Where the hell did they go? What's going on here, Ted? Apollo, what's going on? He destroyed him. My God. My God. Okay, so after that happens, we go to the back with the full Monty winner. We have an interview segment with Asuka. Asuka speaking in Japanese. We have subtitles at the bottom. She basically says that she is feeling on top of the world after winning the Battle Royal. She knew she could do it. She's happy she did it. And she promises on Shockwave that there will be a new women's champion. And that leads us to our next match. So let's go ahead and complete the betting for this. Nibbler with a very safe bet there. Dude, it was 96% Undertaker, 4% Finn. Talk about odds on favorite. Match is over already. Our next prediction as we head into our next match. As we head into our next match, we have who wins, Baker or Rousey? And there's just so much to talk about, Ted. Apollo. We have Asuka challenging Alexa Bliss tomorrow night. We have Big E. He called out Orange Cassidy. And then how about Undertaker taking away Finn Balor?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh.
Hey, Annika, I just shot you a message.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
Her face is kind of not great looking in this game. The CAWs in this game, they somehow always find a way to make them look like a million times worse than the in-game models. It's almost like they punish you for making CAW sometime. That said, there are some really good looking ones too. I've seen a couple that I like, damn. Like the Raquel Gonzalez that I want, she's pretty fantastic looking. And I believe these two women are undefeated in NGW right now. Damn, dude, is that Drew dropping some big bucks? 1.7 pancakes on Ronda. And these two really, basically it all comes down to who the man really is. Britt Baker's actually 3-1. Ronda Rousey is 1-0. Ronda Rousey's 1-0. And look at that look on Ronda's face. And Las Vegas chanting Ronda Rousey. I had to have the MMA fighters on the Las Vegas show, guys. That's why I had to have Brock. You can't be in Vegas and not have Brock on the card. Can't be in Vegas and not have Rousey on the card. Come on. We're in the fight capital of the world. Rousey in control of Britt Baker. Baker with a headlock there. She has control. And look at that takedown from Britt. She sneaks in a punch and they get back to their feet. And Ronda looks pissed. And Britt Baker not caring. She gets the double underhooks and lifts Ronda for a butterfly suplex. Britt Baker was first out in the Battle Royal, or in the four-corner survival. She was, and then Io Shirai was right after her. Britt Baker has her on those ropes. And Baker sneaking in another punch. Referee admonishing Baker for that. My Lord. Britt and Io got eliminated within 3 seconds of each other. It was crazy. And now Ronda in control with that kick to the gut that drops Britt to her knees. And a judo throw from Ronda followed by an elbow to that arm. And Ronda taunting to the crowd. Crowd showing their love, showing they're in support of rowdy Ronda Rousey. And she's still working on that arm, trying to soften it up for that arm bar. And we have a pin here, only a 1 count. And what a crazy show it's been so far. Undertaker just dominated Finn Balor and then left. They both disappeared. But Ronda now carrying Britt Baker. Throw a tree of woe position. And no, instead just throwing her. And Ronda's still going to work on that arm. And my Lord, dropping her shoulder first to the canvas there. Britt looks like she might have bit off a little more than she could chew right now, folks. And just draping her over the top rope there. Ronda Rousey draping Britt Baker. And Ronda going right after that arm again.
Ronda taking charge. She's fighting hard and it is paying off.
And Britt Baker on her shoulders and a beautiful slam. And now we have a pinfall. And we might have a 3 count here. No, Baker kicks out at 2. Who would have thought another judo throw from Ronda? No, we have the armbar. The armbar's locked in. The armbar's locked in. Britt trying to get to the ropes. Britt actually gets out of it and throws some punches. What a cow is Britt able to get out of there, guys?
Finds a way to reverse.
Britt going back to that arm. Britt positioning Ronda between the legs, has the double underhooks. And is this a, oh my, oh, what was that? That's the last rites, is it not, from Christopher Daniels? Shades of Christopher Daniels there. Michelle McCool too.
She's in full control.
And now Britt in control, a famouser.
She's forced onto the defensive now. Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
And now Britt firing off with some clotheslines, followed by a leg lariat. That's not what Christopher Daniels called it. I think the last rites. That's how I've always known it. I've never known it as any other name. I think it was called last rites. Yes.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
Let me turn off my sound, because I could be wrong. No, I am way wrong. Last rites was his overdrive. What was that finisher called? He did that. He did that move.
And again, yet another
I gotta look it up. Angel's Wings. My God, that's what it was called.
on a slam.
We're outside the ring here. Ronda still just going absolutely ballistic on Britt Baker. Well, Cedric and Bray are in the finals tonight. They're in the main event tonight against Kofi and Phoenix.
She scores big with it.
Michelle McCool did Michelle McCool did Angel's Wings as well. She changed it to the Styles Clash, but Michelle McCool, when she debuted, back when they first started the women's division on SmackDown with the Divas title, she did Angel's Wings too. And I think she actually called it Wings of Love, if I'm not mistaken. And another armbar from Rousey. And there's a punch from Britt. Britt firing off strikes on Ronda. Cyberwolf does not want to be in a team with Cedric, even if you win tag team titles. Oh my God! What was that? A pop-up super kick from Britt to Ronda. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And Ronda struggling to get to her feet. Look at Britt. Britt just going out. Oh my Lord, just kicked the elbow in. She might have dislocated it. I can't tell. And now Britt has the hooks. She's got a full Nelson. She was going to try to submit Rousey, and Rousey throws her off. And now Rousey back in control there with a beautiful laid out. What was that? We're seeing all kinds of things in NGW, things you've never seen in professional wrestling before. And now Rousey hitting a series of clotheslines, and she bounces off the ropes and hits a jumping clothesline. And she goes for the cover here. And Britt with a 2 count. This match has been fantastic. One for the ages, folks. And Rousey has Britt Baker back on her shoulders. And that slam, that Piper's Pit slam that we've seen multiple times. She might have the match here, folks. This might be a 3 count. We have a winner declared. Yes, Ronda Rousey with a big win over Britt Baker. And now we for sure know who the undisputed man in NGW is. God, Britt Baker with that fire-ass kick, though. No, like I said, the first wrestler I ever saw do the double underhooks was Christopher Daniels. And that was we're going all the way back to 2002. And then I remember Michelle McCool doing it shortly after. But as far as the first wrestler I've ever seen do it, it was Christopher Daniels. So and I called it the last rites, but anytime I see that move, I immediately think Christopher Daniels. I will always associate that move with Daniels. Damn, what a match. What a match. So that ends our prediction for that. Y'all really got, man, y'all on point with these predictions here. And we're on to the next match, the Sin City Street Fight. No, if Bray and you win, you guys have to run through with the tag titles. We're not vacating the belts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And Liv Morgan and Mia Yim
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this
look all business tonight.
match for a long time.
That's true, man. I just now realized both the Cyberwolves wrestlers are in tag teams. Crazy. Yeah, I had it at 30 seconds. It was I forgot to change it. Let me see if I can undo that. Can you cancel a prediction? You can. You can. I can return points to everybody. How cool is that?
Time. Why do you always say that, Cole? It's not boss time. It's always Boston, Massachusetts. Sasha Banks is a habitual spotlight stealer. Corey, I think you discount.
All right, new prediction up. Let's go.
She has. She's been posting inspiration on social media.
And these four, this was one of my favorite stories and that initial build of NGW. So we had Liv Morgan defeat Sasha Banks to get into the Fatal 4-Way at Big Apple Brawl. And then Sasha was like beside herself and challenged Liv Morgan to a rematch, stating that if Liv Morgan could beat her again, which she knew she couldn't, Liv Morgan, not only Sasha Banks would take her spot in the match, but if Liv Morgan did beat her again, Sasha Banks would quit NGW. She'd leave NGW. Liv Morgan actually wins the second match. And Banks disappears for all of like 2 weeks, comes back with Carmella, and basically explains that when she said Sasha Banks was over at NGW, she meant the Sasha Banks that slaps fives with fans, that stays late after the show to take photos and sign autographs. That Sasha Banks is done.
Carmella spent half as much time worrying about
And now Mella and Sasha, they're looking at running the locker room in NGW.
the women's division here in WWE. I'm just saying,
I feel like we should have women's tag titles at some point, guys.
just pick the
We do have, I feel like we have a pretty deep tag division. We'll talk about it. I don't want too many belts in NGW. But at some point, I'm looking at possibly adding tag.
WWE and the sky
The popular, is it really Liv and Mia? Okay.
on the bandwagon or something.
Hey, this is a gimme match. Anyone can win this. Someone drop some real pancakes on this. I'm talking some like, I want the whole IHOP inventory of pancakes to be bet in this match. And this is that Sin City Street Fight. This is not going to be for the faint of heart, Ted. Apollo, these four, Liv Morgan and Mia Yim have wanted a piece of Sasha and Carmella for quite a while. And Mia Yim sending Sasha to the apron there. And a right hand sending Sasha straight to the outside. And Mia Yim pumped. Meanwhile, we have Carmella and Liv and Morgan inside the ring. A drop toe hold from Carmella. And we have Sasha and Mia grappling outside the ring. Carmella hitting a Hurricane Rana and Liv Morgan inside. And look at that tilt-a-whirl from Mia Yim outside. Carmella trying to sneak a pin. Liv not going for it, kicking out at one. Mia Yim is all over Sasha out here.
Man, vicious elbow.
And I was not expecting to go straight to the outside here, folks. But sure enough, we're outside the ring. Banks being tossed into those steel steps. A drop kick from Liv Morgan to Carmella. And look at Mia Yim with the Yoshi Tonic outside the ring. Banks folded. What's up, Wrestling Fan 58? How you doing? And a drop kick from Carmella to Liv. Hey, Wrestling Fan 58 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. Oh my God, Sasha has hardware. Sasha has hardware, the steel chair, but Mia Yim manages to get it out of her grips. And Carmella going for another pin. Yim heading to the ring to break it up. But Liv Morgan able to kick out. Mia going back outside. Another tilt-a-whirl on that chair. Sasha Banks landing right on that chair, holding her back. And it looks like Carmella going for hardware. Oh my Lord, is that a sledgehammer? Is that a sledgehammer? Are you kidding me? What are they doing with sledgehammers in here? And Liv blocking Carmella from using the sledgehammer. Interactive Universe, you basically pick a wrestler. You can pick a male wrestler and a female wrestler, and they're your characters. From there, you can act with them in character in chat. And a chair shot from Liv Morgan to Carmella. Liv going nuts with that chair all over Carmella's back. My God. You pick the characters. You can interact with them in chat. I basically play as like your dungeon master. I set up matches. I set up angles and storylines. We have a fun time. My God, Carmella. Carmella grabbing that chair now. And oh my, over the head of Liv Morgan. Are you kidding me? And now Mia Yim. You can pick a CAW as well. Yes, you sure can. Mia Yim breaking up that pin after Carmella hit Liv Morgan over the head with that chair. This has been brutal. A Sin City street fight. And they're taking it to the next level. They're taking it very literal. Chairs, sledgehammer, they're fighting everywhere. And Liv Morgan still knocked a little loopy after taking a chair shot to the head. Oh my God, a flatliner. No, and Liv Morgan hits Carmella with the chair now. But Carmella able to deflect, clothesline, knocking the chair out of Liv Morgan's hands. And now Carmella looking for Sasha bringing in a kendo stick, a cone of silence from Carmella in the center of the ring. And if Liv Morgan fights out of it, she's got that kendo stick waiting for her from Sasha taunting. And Liv Morgan getting out, and Sasha cannot believe it. Sasha dropping the kendo stick and going for a cover that Mia Yim breaks up. I will totally download Melina for you. Absolutely. You want Melina like Nitro and like Eminem? What is a ladder? What is a ladder doing here? We don't need a ladder in this match, do we? We don't need a ladder in this match. And on Eat the Feet, Soul Food.
What is keeping Carmella even going?
And a Russian leg sweep from Sasha to Mia Yim after Mia Yim dropping Carmella with Soul Food. And now Sasha stalking, chasing after Mia Yim. Mia Yim fights her off, throws her back in the ring. It looks like an I-95 car wreck in here, folks. Ladders, kendo sticks, chairs, broken bodies, and Mia Yim with a striking combination. And if the ladder wasn't enough, we got a table coming in the ring now. Do we really need to use a table? Do we need to use any of this? Why couldn't you? And she just kicked Sasha. Sasha falling onto that ladder. And Sasha had to roll out of the ring after falling onto that ladder. A very rough fall. Meanwhile, Carmella in her by herself. She hits Mia Yim with the super kick, tossing Liv Morgan to that turnbuckle. Wow. Holy crap, what a match. That was stolen. You want John Morrison and Melina? I can get Morrison. I'll have to see if there's a Melina CAW available. Wow. I was not expecting that. But they picked up the win. Did Carmella. And that was a pretty good win. That was a pretty good win.
Carmella and Sasha
Oh, you're awesome, wrestling fan. I'm not awesome. You're awesome. Thanks, though. I appreciate that. Well, Mia Yum and Liv, you guys came up just a little short tonight. That was not like a picture-perfect finish at all, but you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes the AI gives you the exact match you want to see. That match was on point up until the end. That match was on point up until the end. That's the only thing that hurt it. And y'all really didn't back up Sasha and Carmella, so god darn. We got some strong payouts. Hey, dude, she kind of beasted, didn't she? All right. Now here's information. Here's some information you guys might like. An ad comes up for the next pay-per-view, and this pay-per-view is going to be live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's Clash of the Champions, the one time of the year where the television champion will challenge the world champion. It's also announced that the first ever Zero Gravity champion will be crowned at this pay-per-view. So, Wild Harpy, you have a title match. You have a world title match opportunity coming up. Now, this is the big one, and I have some stuff planned for this match. This match actually had a lot of gaga initially, but it doesn't now. But this should be fun. Who is going to win the NGW World Champion? Who's going to win the NGW World Championship? Karrion Kross or Kenny Omega? Nothing new. I'm so sorry, Oblivion. I was pulling for you. Kenny's the guy, dude. Kenny's the guy. And there he is. The only man on Twitter who has a space in his Twitter handle. This is going to be a match for... Hey, here's the crazy thing about this match. Of all the wrestlers, Omega and Kross are both 4-0. They have the highest winning records in NGW. Kross is 4-0. Omega is 4-0. So you want to talk about a legit match? You want to talk about a fire match? This is a world title match if there ever was one.
Let's not forget about his opposition, who also comes into tonight looking to prove a point. Oh, I should hope so, Cole.
And Omega flexing. How about that, Apollo Crews? Night of Champions. 5 weeks from now, Night of Champions live from Philly. The television champion, who right now is Razor Ramon, he challenges for the NGW World title. It's the one time of the year where the television champion beats the world champion one-on-one. You know Razor is watching this very closely. I gotta see, dude, who do we got in the predictions here? And it looks like it's favoring Kenny Omega very heavily here.
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
And Karrion Kross. This man has just walked through everybody that he's wrestled, but then again, so has Kenny Omega. Ted, what are your thoughts on this? Oh no, Ted DiBiase's not here. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We still got this. We still got solid plans.
If you can gain an understanding of what those who came before you
Woo!
did to be successful,
I gotta grab another bottle of water, so I'm gonna turn off the mic and the cam.
all right, it's time to kick this thing off. And we're coming to you from Sin City. You ever seen those movies where the guys steal a baby and have misadventures in Vegas? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually based on Mung Ai's life story. We almost did it again last night. We just missed the tiger. Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed. That is a great reversal. He might have been waiting on that one. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Okay. What is the what have I missed? What have I missed? Where's my commentary? I need someone on point on commentary for this one. Karrion Kross throwing Kenny Omega. All right, Craig, you're taking over $1 Million Man's commentary duties. Even though you're not playing Ted DiBiase, I'm going to let you play Ted DiBiase. If this goes to a count out, I am restarting. I can't have my title match ending in Kenny Omega trying to slide out of the ring for the 10 count because he wants that title. And Omega really bringing it to Karrion Kross here. He lifts Kross in the air, right in the front of the front row, and drops him right on the floor. Boy, I would have been heated. We still might have a count out here, though, you know? They need to get in the ring immediately. You cannot win a title outside the ring in NGW. Sometimes I think the AI just gets a little kind of weird about going outside. It's like they go out and they're like, oh, this is awesome. Let's stay out. And then they don't realize until you're at like a 9 count, like, oh, I can lose. Kenny is all over Kross here. And this has been a match that we've all been waiting for. This has been a big match. Both of these men 4-0 in competition. They've smoked every opponent they've wrestled. And now Karrion Kross back in control. They've just tossed each other around outside of the ring. And Kross finally bringing Kenny Omega in after a 7 count. Omega using those ropes to fight to his feet. And a kick to the back from Kross.
He's getting a little battered now. Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
And Kross gets kicked to the midsection from Kenny. And a drop kick from Kenny. Beautiful composed drop kick. And Kross rolling out, but sliding back in. I don't think, is this really the first time we've seen Kross take that kind of action? But it doesn't matter because now Kross back in control. And Ted, that's right, they have spent more time outside the ring than inside. You cannot argue that. But now things are changing. We're back inside of the ring. And Omega just folding Karrion Kross with a knee to the midsection. Oh yeah, everyone are redeeming points. What did you redeem so I know what to do? First off, shout out to my guy Oblivion. You came up short in the Sin City street fight, but you know what? That's okay because the match was entertaining. So here's some love for you, man. Bray Wyatt, I don't even think gave Karrion Kross the kind of trouble that Kenny Omega is right now. Look at that beautiful power bomb. Omega really should have went for a pin there, but you know Omega, he calls himself the pro wrestling god, the god of pro wrestling. So maybe he's setting up for something a little more. That suplex. And a beautiful German suplex from Omega to Karrion. This has been a wrestling clinic from Omega. Karrion blocking that punch in a forearm, followed by a running STO. Karrion back in control there. Omega in that corner. And Kross not relenting here. Oh, what is he gonna do here? He just powerbombs Omega to the turnbuckle. And Omega collapses and Kross picks him back up. Right hand, followed by a choke. A rear naked choke. Legs wrapped around the midsection. But Omega able to fight out a headbutt. A headbutt smashing into Karrion Kross's knee or nose. And now Karrion on Kenny Omega's shoulders. You cannot escape from Kenny Omega. You hear what he shouted? Omega really should have followed that up with the moonsault, but Kross moving as fast as he is. You say what you want about Kross. You don't have to like Kross. His endurance. He's next level. No one can quite take the kind of punishment that Kross can, as evidenced by that. Look, Kross back in control with that Samoan drop. And Omega with the forearm. And a V-trigger! V-trigger! And a 2 count! And Omega cannot believe it! That V-trigger is what he beat Christian with. It's what he's beat Seth Rollins with. And a Northern Light suplex from Omega. And another German suplex. And now Kross back up, and he runs at Omega with a drop kick. I don't think I've ever seen, my God, I've never seen him on the top rope. I've never seen him on the top rope. And a knee from the top rope. He gets all of it. And what is he doing? Is he looking for a pin? And that's why Kross is the world champion. He tries to end matches from multiple ways, but Omega kicks out. Omega kicks out. It's anyone's ball game, folks.
Not where you want to be at this point.
Wait a minute. I take that back. I take that back. One-winged angel. Kenny got the one-winged angel. This has got to be it, folks. And that is. So that's perfect. So let's talk about what really happens in this match, shall we? The match is going back and forth. They're having a classic like they just had. They're both getting their offense in. They're both getting all their shit in. Suddenly, Ted DiBiase says he has to leave the announce table. So Ted DiBiase leaves the announce table as Karrion Kross is in control. And Ted DiBiase hits ringside, and he gets the referee's attention. While this is all going on, Kross actually drops Omega with the Saito suplex. But Ciampa comes out of nowhere, and he has the world title in his hand, and he drops Karrion with the world title. And then he grabs Omega, and he puts Omega on top of Karrion, and basically leaves the ring and hides. Referee sees Ted, backs up, lets the referee turn around. Referee turns around and sees Omega on top of Karrion Kross. Referee counts the 3 count. Ted DiBiase grabs the belt. Omega and Ciampa get up, and they all run. They leave the ring, and the camera follows them. They head to the back. They're still running. They go all the way to the parking lot where there's a huge, big-ass limo waiting for them. It's a limo from Ted. Ciampa gets in. Omega gets in. DiBiase gets in, and they drive off to the sunset. So we have something brewing there. There seems to be we knew Ted DiBiase was coming out for a reason. We just didn't know why. And of course, I'm going to really play up that commentary as soon as we get to the next match. Let me do that. What the hell just happened here, Apollo? Ted leaves. He leaves the broadcast table. He goes to the ring, and Ciampa comes out of nowhere. We haven't seen Ciampa since Shockwave, and Ciampa takes out Karrion Kross with the belt. Omega gets a pin, thanks to Ciampa, and all 3 of them make out like bandits. They leave the arena with the belt in tow. They just ruined a classic world title match. I can't believe it. Shame on them. Damn Ted DiBiase. Damn him. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, you know I had to pull a Jim Ross. There. With that out of the way, let's get our payouts. If you voted, Karrion Kross is pissed. You know he's pissed. And then we have our main event for tonight. This is for the tag team titles. Who wins? Who will become the first NGW Tag Team Champions? Will it be Bray and Cedric, or Phoenix and Kofi? The crazy thing about this match is some of my favorite people in the stream, and I'm sorry, guys, I don't mean to pick favorites, but I've known some of these cats. First off, you have on one side, you got Cyberwolf. On the other side, you have Tie-Dye. And then in terms of new viewers, I Am Too Dumb For You is super cool. I love that cat. Gosh, man, this is going to be a hard one. The main event, the NGW Tag Team titles. We are crowning our first Tag Team Champions. MAGA, I can't believe it, MAGA. I can't believe what I just saw, Michael. Dude, Cyberwolf is betting against his team here, man. That's how badly he does not want to be in this tag team. You gotta feel for I Am Too Done For You. You probably feel so sad. He's like, oh no. He's like, oh no. I don't want to be in this. Wrestling fan, you picked Melina and John Morrison, right?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE World Tag.
That's the point of the Lethal Lottery. It's about strange bedfellows. It's about odd couples. But you're right. Cedric and Bray's really weird. What if you started a new Wyatt family and Cedric Alexander joined?
After this one, and you have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this.
My God, Kofi and Phoenix are the odds-on favorites here. Out of all the tag teams that formed from Lethal Lottery, I will say the oddest one was Cedric and Bray. Well, both teams had a hell of a night last night. This is what we've been waiting for. Can we message? What do you want to message?
Michael, Corey, you guys down with that POP?
And we have pancakes tonight. Ted would be dope for MJF. Isn't Ted a road agent? Isn't he an agent in WWE? I'm pretty sure he is. I'm positive he is.
Weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi does seem to be moving a little slower. You aren't. Yeah, you might be right here, Apollo. He's moving a little slower to the ring here. He's trying to get warmed up, but I see that limp. And they did go 100 miles. Yeah, shoot me a message, Mexi.
You know, Byron, once upon a time, I was a big fan.
Oh my God, my nose is running. I don't know why.
Fair chance. And then derelicts like you
Probably because I'm screaming.
positivity
And before anyone says COVID,
to the entire concept.
I've been at home all week, fully vaccinated, eating pancakes.
To make it to the top of our industry.
Woo! This is going to be a rough one. Welcome back, Sasson. This is going to be a hard one to call. You blame me. I didn't even drink an IPA.
Here comes Cedric. And their opponents first from Charlotte, North Carolina.
He could just lay the whole plate on the table instead of throwing them at us. That's for sure.
Cedric Alexander.
And we have yet to see any interaction from Bray Wyatt and Cedric Alexander. They definitely haven't. The only time we see these two stick together, the only time we've seen these two interact with each other, is when we get to the tag. Is when we get to these tag matches. Who is playing the O Champ? What do you mean the O Champ? What you talking about? I already saw your message, Oblivion. I'm okay with that.
I gotta admit, guys, I kind of wish that whole relationship deal with Alicia Fox would have worked out.
Ted, you're gone. You left with Ted left with Omega and Ciampa. The one who just lost, what's his name? Karrion Kross was Niraj, Chef Niraj.
Scene when Bray Wyatt enters an arena and the fireflies come out. Intimidating, frightening.
We're here at the finals. Dude, I feel so sorry for Cyberwolf because he's like vehemently not wanting to be in this tag team. I'm sorry, Cyber. Now I hope Bray and Cedric win it. You know that's what's gonna happen. Craig's playing Kenny Omega, Harpy, so that's who you're wrestling. And Bray Wyatt looking very frightening here. Well, so the Clash of Champions, I haven't decided. I don't think I'm going to do both titles on the line. I think it's going to be set up to where if you're the television champion, you get a guaranteed world title match. And that's what it is. Yeah, I Am Too Dumb, that was the opener. That was the first match of the night, and Asuka won. Asuka will be challenging Alexa Bliss on Shockwave. I agree with you, Apollo. Bray Wyatt looks very mad, but determined. Absolutely agree with you here. I still love my match destroying Brock. Dude, that was crazy. That was the craziest match of the night, was it not? Do we all agree that that was the wildest match of the night? I did not see that coming. I loved how destructive that Sin City street fight was. And then out of the blue, dude, Carmella went super Hulk mode and beasted the fuck out of you guys. And there we got Cedric starting with a chin lock. Phoenix versus Cedric. How about that? That's a match I would love to see. A match that can headline anywhere. I'd have to go back and look. I didn't get the only stat that I have for sure is that Ruby Riott eliminated 5 people. That's the only stat I have. I don't recall Ember Moon looking too hot though. And now Phoenix getting that lock in. Ember was in the match. She just wasn't in it. I don't remember her being in it very long. The only woman that was supposed to be in the match that wasn't was Mandy Rose, because I fucked up. But I just explained that Mandy Rose, for whatever reason, dressed up like Becky Lynch to potentially set up a feud with, I guess we're going Becky Lynch and Mandy Rose on Shockwave. And Kofi getting tagged in by Phoenix here. NGW tag titles on the line. One of these teams could make history. Jumping net breaker from Cedric Alexander. And how about the Zero Gravity title being announced for the Clash of the Champions? Dude, I've been smashing water tonight. Holy crap. And now Cedric placing Kofi on those ropes. Cedric with an Irish whip. Kofi reversing. And Cedric countering. Rolling through it. Look at that kick. Phoenix with the hand out. We got a tag. Phoenix back in. Bray Wyatt and a bicycle kick from Phoenix. Bray Wyatt yet to get in this match. A kick to the leg and a kick to the head from Phoenix. Cedric falling flat on his back. But Cedric rolling back to his feet. And we get a snapmare and a spinal tap. A kick right to the spine. And now Bray Wyatt, the monster, the eater of worlds, back in the ring. He grabs Phoenix and Phoenix kicks him in the midsection and a clothesline over the top rope. And let's talk about the events that just transpired before this match. Kenny Omega is the new NGW World Champion with the help of Ted DiBiase and Tommaso Ciampa. Phoenix missing a drop kick on the outside. Bray Wyatt with a clubbing blow. Phoenix gets back in control, throwing Bray Wyatt into the barricade. And now Bray Wyatt with an arm drag on the outside. We're at a 7 count here. And a headbutt. And Bray Wyatt stopping the count. He gets back in, gets out of the ring to stop that 9 count. We're almost at a 10 count there.
Straight punch. 3, 4.
Bray Wyatt just stalking. How do I? Well, I'm gonna have both pay-per-views on YouTube, Wrestling Fan, and then I plan on having the older stuff on YouTube as well. I want to have them separated by event. I just don't know how feasible that's gonna be, and that makes me very sad. Phoenix with an Irish whip there. Bray Wyatt gets out of it, boot to Phoenix's face. But a kick to the midst, and look at that spinning kick from Phoenix, taking Bray Wyatt out.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition.
No, Bray Wyatt not staying in that corner. Bray Wyatt refusing to be in that corner of Kofi and Phoenix. Drop kick from Phoenix sends Bray Wyatt to the canvas. And Bray Wyatt sliding to the outside. He's getting back in the ring. Phoenix slides to the outside. Phoenix comes back in. Bray Wyatt goes to the outside. He goes back in. What is happening here? What is your... Yeah, it's Bad Guy Maddox. As a matter of fact, Wrestling Fan, just hit that. Those are all my socials. Bray Wyatt, or Kofi breaking up that choke from Bray Wyatt. Apollo, I don't quite remember if I recall you stating your pick for this. Who will be walking out tonight with those tag team titles? Bray Wyatt hits the ropes and a sit-on. And we have a pinfall here. We're going to have new champions. We're going to have champions right here. Kofi breaks the pin up.
In off the tag. Bad situation here.
Now Cedric going back on those legs, focusing on those legs. Phoenix in pain here. Cedric letting go. He decides to climb to the top rope instead. And off the top rope, an elbow, he misses. He misses the elbow. My Lord. For sure, Wrestling Fan, definitely subscribe.
The beginning of the end. Struggling to get to the corner here. Might not make it, Michael.
And a Michinoku driver from, oh my God, I can't say it, from Cedric Alexander to Phoenix. I had a little, man, my brain is like frazzled tonight. Fireman's carry from Phoenix. And a cutter from Phoenix on Cedric right in front of Bray Wyatt. Kofi getting that tag back in. That's one thing I do like about Phoenix and Kofi. They do tag pretty consistently. My only complaint is, my one piece of criticism as a sports analyst, is the fact that they seem to tag at inopportune times. If I was Phoenix, I would have went for a pin after that cover. Full Nelson from Cedric. Kofi going face first. And now we have a pin from Cedric. And Kofi kicks out at one. Cedric completely in disbelief there. Can't believe Kofi kicked out at one. That's got to be demoralizing, Apollo. When you give your opponent everything you have and you only get a one count. Kofi throwing Cedric to the outside here. You can't win the title outside of the ring, and all four of these men know that. Cedric knows it. He tosses Kofi back in. And a beautiful suplex. And a clothesline outside of the ring. Oh my Lord, what's Bray Wyatt doing? Wyatt getting in the action there. Slamming Kofi. Allowing Cedric to have some breathing room there. And who would have thought the most unlikely tag team in this entire tournament makes it all the way to the finals? And a spinning back fist from Cedric. We're at a 7 count. Double stop from Kofi. Oh, he almost got counted out there. I thought Kofi was going to get counted out. Bray makes the tag. Body block from Bray. And a Sister Abigail. And a 2 count. Bray smiling. Bray smiling that Kofi kicked out at 2, but he runs into a DDT from Kofi. And look at this. We've seen Phoenix and Kofi do something like this before. Just an endless stream of stomps. Look at this. Kofi tagging back in, and he hits Bray with a series of stomps. Phoenix tagging back in. And here they hit the war. What's going on here? Drop kick from Phoenix with the assist from Kofi. And now Phoenix going for a pin. 2 count. Phoenix going right back on the attack. Phoenix going right back on the attack here, folks. What's Phoenix got planned here as he slaps Bray Wyatt and climbs to the top rope? I think I know what this is. We have a Spanish fly. Spanish fly, Bray Wyatt, my lord. The impact. Did you hear the impact from that slam? Phoenix with the pinfall. Wow, that was close. And a 2 count. This match has been pretty good, for sure. Bray Wyatt has Phoenix backdrop. And a sleeper hold from Bray Wyatt. Those legs locked around. We got a rear naked choke. Phoenix able to get to the ropes though. Kofi still coming in. Was looking for the breakup. That you're right. I gotta give it to you, Apollo. I do think Phoenix and Kofi seem a little bit more in sync than Bray Wyatt and Cedric. But Bray Wyatt and Cedric seem to be kind of like a separate force. They don't work together as efficiently, but my God, when they're in that ring, they give it 100%. Phoenix knocked to the canvas there by a right hand. Phoenix breaking out of that grapple. Phoenix back in control. No! Bray sidestepping a drop kick. And a snapmare from Bray. And Bray has that claw on the trapezius muscle. If I'm Phoenix, I'm thinking it's probably time to get Kofi inside. And a running STO from Bray Wyatt, stopping the tag. That's an astute analysis. Bray and Cedric want to win, but they don't want to win together. And Bray referring to himself as the Eater of Worlds there. And a stomp on Phoenix's lower back, and he's just choking Phoenix.
This Bray Wyatt really creeps me out. Here we go, Bray Wyatt.
And a headbutt from Bray to Phoenix, my lord. And Phoenix able to tag Kofi. Phoenix able to tag Kofi, and a flying clothesline from Kofi. Oh my God, but a short arm clothesline from Bray sends Kofi to the canvas.
Right between the eyes.
And another rear naked choke. We don't have Phoenix in there to break it up, but Kofi able to get out of it.
Nice, but he clearly has next.
I'll check it after this, Mexi. Phoenix needs to get back on that apron, or this is not going to be a good night. Nope. Kofi off that top rope, springboard crossbody misses. Phoenix is still out, and a stomp from Bray. Power slam from Bray Wyatt. Dude, Pokemon, you lost, man. You lost to Craig-O-Mac. Bray just all over Kofi here. Phoenix back on the apron. And again, working on that trap. But Kofi getting to his feet. You partying too much in Vegas, huh? That's what it was. That's what it was, too much partying in Vegas. Kofi with an Irish whip to the corner. Phoenix. What's Kofi gonna do here? He misses. Oh, beautiful. That, man, I used to love when Christian did that. But Bray just tossing Kofi to the canvas. But he's not on the side of the ring he should be in. Jesus, what a side slam. And Bray's got a pin. Phoenix is gonna have to get in there. He breaks it up at the last second. I thought we had new champions. I thought we were crowning champions there. And a brutal right hand from Bray Wyatt. Kofi fights out. Kofi fights out. And a kick to the midsection. DDT from Kofi. And Kofi fights to his feet. Kofi full of fire. Kofi hits the ropes. And a boom drop. And a pin from Kofi. Is this it? No, 2 count. I don't know what's going to end this match. Bray outside. Oh, what's Bray setting up here? What's Bray setting up here? DDT on the apron, my lord! The hardest part of the ring, folks. But somehow Kofi, I like how they reverse after the DDT on the apron.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. With a 180, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi sending Bray to his corner of the ring here. Then he Irish whips Bray back to his corner, and Cedric tags himself in. What a mistake, a costly mistake from Kofi. And there it is, the Red Lobster Crab. The Red Lobster Crab. And Kofi shows his leg strength, powers out of it. SOS! We have tag team champions, Kofi Kingston and Phoenix, the first ever NGW Tag Team Champions. Oh my God, losing my voice. We have no tag team champions, Kofi and Phoenix. I have no idea what he was thinking. Bray! Look at him holding the belts up! Look at those titles! Look at our tag team champions! They went from a team that I didn't think would make it past the first round, and they made it all the way to the finals. Folks, I'm Bad Guy Maddox. Apollo Crews here. What's my co-host for tonight's show? Thank you for watching Living in Sin. We will see you at Shockwave tomorrow night. All right.